And a big good you a good evening yet again. Let's get on with it, shall we? Had something to eat. Now we can get on with it. I just need to get myself into a more comfortable position. Get rid of my hoodie. Don't need that. There we go. Oh. Get the cushion in the right place. Put our feet up. We can assume the position. This is rather annoying and disconcerting because I haven't even finished. Oh, what's that? Oh, I just have to send a quick email. Okay. That arrived at 3. Yeah, because they didn't send us back a power of attorney in time. Okay. I just want to brief myself on the goings on, because I know the customer's going to be sending an email shortly to receive an update. Just so I know what to reply to them if and when they do. My colleagues have briefed them earlier, but knowing them, it's likely they're going to ask something. Well, let's just do the usual, shall we? On re-entry. Let's get what we can iron and gold wise. If we're here, there's no point in wasting the opportunity. And aluminium, because we sorely need that for the beams that are going to go into the greenhouses, and who knows what else down the line. Hurry up. I'm not getting rid of any of the broken workshop picks because I've got a feeling that they're gonna add an option for us to be able to repair them down the line. It's likely that it's going to be a little more costly than just repairing the normal crafted picks, but I have a feeling they're going to put something in with the repair bench. Or alternatively, it's just going to be a central location to repair everything instead of repairing the things at the respective bench where they're originally made. I mean, a central place where you can repair everything would be useful, because then if you go off on a trek, yeah, like with a couple of tools and firearms and what have you, then, because I mean, if you go, let's say you go with a recurve bow, like take a normal mission where you're not necessarily going to tech all the way up, but you are going to have like a hunting rifle, let's say. You've got a hunting rifle, you've got a recurve bow, and maybe a handful of other different things. Yeah, those two already alone would need the fabricator and a machining bench to get repaired at. If they centralise that where you repair everything at the repair bench, then you just take a handful of materials needed for the repair in the repair bench. So while you're on your little trek, you can stop off at a cave or wherever, or your little ad hoc shelter if you take one with you. Slap that down and then repair things on the go, instead of having to take the respective benches individually. I mean, I've done that before, where I took the fabricator with me, where I knew I was going to be spending quite a lot of time away from the base at a particular area. Then I just took the fabricator with me, but you have to take into account all the extra weight and everything. Let's just go home, shall we? Get some sleep. And I can only imagine what that's going to look like when it's finally finished. And the whole thing's lit up with the wall lights from underneath. It's going to look absolutely epic. hum from these lights is a bit annoying. And it is what it is, really. Let's get some sleep. Now we can get back to silica and sulfur. I'll repair this while we're here. We're going to need to keep an eye on the electric furnace because that's shoved quite full of all kinds of stuff. That's going to get to a point relatively quickly where it's not going to have room for anything and it's just going to start spitting stuff out on the floor. But it's already Thursday in New Zealand, isn't it? They haven't opened up the... They haven't opened up the experimental branch yet. have left a couple of things at home. Just realised. Never mind. Well, we need room in there as well. Okay. Yeah, we need wood, don't we? Oh, we've got some. Okay, nice. Let's do a little batch of epoxy, shall we? A little boring, but needs to get done. Oh, we're out. Good evening. Welcome back. It's a bit of a more boring stream today. I'm just getting on with building the outpost. Making a big batch of epoxy at the moment. How are you doing? I've probably made now in excess of 2,000 epoxy. This greenhouse is just swallowing it up. Yeah, I've made a batch of 300 already at least 4 times. And I've made smaller batches as I go along multiple times. Still on the iron. And I need glass. Oh, also the copper is probably done down here. Indeed. Let's make some more beams. $100 iron building pieces. We'll cap out that 500 soon enough. Grab that. Turn the excess into more nails. There we go, that's that. Yeah, it's still on the iron. Let's chuck the iron down here. I need glass. I'm tired of waiting for it. Grab that while we're at it. We don't have any more, do we? No. We need more stone as well. We need more of everything. I'll use this up. It's looking pretty good if I do say so myself. Center. Oh, hang about. What have we done here? Oh, I remember. I put those there thinking we'll see what it looks like, but I'm not really digging that. I prefer that. Yeah. A little annoying that I think I'll have to go underneath and put some floors down to keep that tree from respawning. So it's about the only one. There's like one or two of them that keep respawning underneath. Saplings. Like, I'm still wondering is that how I should get up to the second level. So I was planning on having a half piece along one of the edges. Like the inside edge, or sorry, the outside edge. Have a half piece run along here, and you can reach the ones that are up there and over there from that. I'm not completely sold on that yet. Let's do a bit of stone mining, shall we? While we wait for the glass to get cooked. Let's just double check how the glass is doing. Oh, I know what I need to check up on. It's so annoying that it doesn't swap them out like that. There we go. Oh, I didn't use up the fucking floors, did I? Never mind. How is the glass doing? Now we'll chuck those into the greenhouse and we'll do some stone mining. The lag is definitely noticeable on the map now. It's definitely noticeable. Not just when we enter when we enter the outpost, the way that the sound and the visuals kind of stutter. Oh, we're going to have to put them all along here first then, aren't we? Nearly done. We're still going to need a lot more silica though. There was some sulfur down here, wasn't there? Yes, indeed. I mean, it's already looking pretty damn epic, if I do say so myself. Yeah, once we actually get all of the floors put down on the walkway around it, and then the railings. I'm still trying to figure out whether I should cover the outside walkway all the way around the greenhouse or not. It would add some external. It would add a little bit of visual interest on the outside, but I don't know how I'd go about that. Short of. Is there a glass thing? It's a glass roof, but it's only a roof. You can't. I don't. Well, actually, tell a lie. I haven't checked. I'll have to check that. I'm not sure if you can turn the glass roof into like a glass. Like you can with the stone roof, the stone ramp, you can turn it into the little awning. The kind of roof piece that's at a slightly shallower angle, and it's got two versions of it. If we could turn that into that, then because that would want to snap, not there, but it would snap onto there. Yeah, then we could add a glass piece over that, so then that whole outside walkway would be covered with glass. That would look cool. That would look cool. Because I don't really want to put, that around the outside of it. Like I don't want to put the equivalent of that around the outside of that, because then you'd be blocking off the majority of the view of the great majestic greenhouse building. Great. Well, we're close enough to home. I'm gonna load up. I think it's slowly coming time to add the second floor to the house and add the final roof. I was having some thought on that as well, like whether I should just add it straight up as is where that wall is, or bring the inside wall one further in, so then there's like a wraparound terrace on that level as well before we put the roof on. Because then I'd move some of the less used things up there, like the textiles bench, and have like bedrooms up there. I'd save on a bit of space downstairs, because I need the room, because I want to make the chemistry bench soon, and I don't have enough space to put it in the middle floor. Yeah, because then I'd probably put that over there, put that up on the next floor, and then put the chemistry bench here. And then we've got the majority of the T4 machines in one place. Okay, we need some more floors. Let's get, well, actually we don't need 31, let's make like 20. Yeah, and then we'll turn the rest into roofs. And one thing I wanted to check, gonna have some more glass ready. Yes, indeed. Oh, we need more iron. I wanted to check this. Ah, just a peak. I guess we could cover it. We could do what we've got on the bridge, but then just have it with a glass roof, glass peak, because then that wouldn't break up. That wouldn't break up the visual as much, and it would still be covered. Guess we could get away with that. We'll have to give it a try. And seeing as we've got a bunch of nails, let's go ahead and make a bunch of this. We're going to need 13, 26, 27, 28. We're going to need 43 just to go around the whatchamacallit, the greenhouse, and then we still need a whole bunch for the actual bridge itself, so we might as well make 75. Yeah, chuck that in there. Grab that. Grab that. It's 2.5 minutes for that to finish. We'll let that do its thing. It's almost hypnotic going down here. Oh, we didn't. Oh, we did. One missing. Yeah, typical. Just one. Okay, how many can we get over here? None, so it would seem. Why is this side stronger then? Yeah, because nothing here. Maybe because it's connected to this already, and that's helping. Yeah, that's helping reinforce it once it's connected in the middle and it's stable enough. What else do we have? Oh yeah, we can continue putting the roof on the bridge. Of course. Well, at least there's some stairs here. I lagged out and fell off. For Christ's sake. But honestly, the lag is getting really bad. Which is unfortunate. I just hope it holds out and we're able to finish building this place. So we've got 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, so probably like 18 or 20 more roofs should do the trick. mean, we've been building this on and off for nearly 2 weeks now. And I haven't even come anywhere close to getting to the point where I wanted to actually build. Like, the whole point of this was to set this house up as a bit of a starter to get the machines and everything that I need to make the materials to build the house that I want to, the main house that I want to build up on the side of that mountain. And the reason I started building the bridge was to get in between the main house and where I'm going to build quickly and easily. And it's just, in and of itself, it's turned into a mega project, and we haven't even touched on the main house I want to build on the mountain. Are you done? You're done. Okay, we'll get you and some of the wood. And we'll use up these railings and we'll mine some stone. Oh, I need a single floor, don't I? To finish off the walkway around the thing. But I'm not going to be using those anytime soon, so let's destroy those. And we can make one of them. Yeah, and then we can actually place the railings around the around the greenhouse. We have to put a floor there as well then. Oops. We'll leave these ones off because we still need to put the pillars along the edge, and if I remember correctly, that you need to place the pillars first. See, because I've got the pillars placed there, but if you do it the opposite way around, I don't think it lets you. Okie dokie. They could easily halve the amount of time you have to hold the button to pick up those buildables. You could just standing there holding X waiting for the damn thing to pick up. They could halve it and it'd still be enough time to not accidentally pick things up. Let's go to bed first, shall we? So we can actually see something. The lag is real. Stone and silica, silica and stone. Same old, same old. Well, actually, there's a couple of boulders on the other side of the house that should have respawned that I don't mind getting rid of. That was lucky for once. Nice, we're getting lucky with the strikes today. Hello, Mr. Deer. Should really put a door on that place. I've seen a deer inside like at least half a dozen times. I think I've got another reinforced door extra upstairs. So we need at least that many of that. We need... We'll make at least another stack of pillars as well. Did I destroy the door then? Or am I just misremembering? I must have either destroyed it or I'm misremembering. I could have sworn I had an extra door. No matter, we'll make one. 6, 8, and 4. Ah, fuck it. We have to restock this as well anyway. What else do we need? I've done all the pillars on the... I've done all the stone pillars on the bridge, on the structural pillars and on the sides, as well as the standing ones. So we've got enough pillars. We've got enough roofs, supposedly, to finish it. The only other thing we're going to need is more wooden railings. Yeah. Well, depending on how we increase the height of the house. How wide is this? 1, 2, 3, 6, 7. That's 7, 14, and then it's 4 wide, so that's 8, so that's 22 walls. If that's the way that we extend that. Yeah, and then I want to give it a bit of a quaint cottage look. So we're only going to need 8 roofs. And we're not going to have enough. That's probably the nails again, isn't it? Or possibly even the wood. Now let's grab some more wood at the same time, shall we? Yeah, we're going to need 8 roofs. And then, what did I say? This was 7. So that's minus 5. 5 times 4, so we need another stack of floors. Now we're going to be missing some more wood, so let's grab some more wood. We're going to have to chop some as well, by the looks of it. Yeah, so that's for the upstairs. That's for the roof. That's for the bridge. And we'll take that with us as well. Okay, oh yeah. Didn't check the... I almost had it overflow once. I keep going back to check on it to make sure I don't have a bunch overflowing. I was lucky. I came back to it and it finished all the silica and it looked full, but there was one slot where it just had one bit of glass in it, so at least I knew it hadn't overflowed. Because it'll just continue making it, it'll just pop them out and it'll just fall on the floor. And if you don't get there in time, then they all just despawn. And with sticks, for example, when you're making sticks on the carpenter's bench, there's a bit of a bug that the sticks that pop off of the bench, they're just invisible. You can't see them. When you point your cursor in that direction, it'll highlight sticks, and you can press F to pick up a bundle of sticks, but you visually can't see anything. There's just like hundreds, if not thousands, of sticks on the floor, but you can't see it. So you've got to be careful. If the same thing happens on other benches, you could literally have stacks and stacks of glass or iron or whatever it is just popping on the floor and you'd never see it. Got a bit of a graphics issue in the background there. Terrain's extending. It's just going to get worse and worse from this point. We've got so many buildables in this one poor little outpost. It's just odd. It seems a little odd to me from the screenshots I've seen of the things people have built. There are things that look like they take up way more buildables than what I've used, and I haven't seen people complaining about too much lag or issues with the outposts in general. I've either, because of the level of intricacy I've taken it to, I've either got way more buildables in the slightly more spread out buildings that I've got than they have in their large buildings, or I'm having some unique issue with the outpost. So in building something big, it looks physically big, but you don't necessarily have a large number of buildables in a small place. If you look at just one element of this bridge, yeah, from the central stone pillar going one block off in either direction, you've got 2 or 3 foundations in their normal state, 2 in their secondary state, yeah, so that's 4, and then you've got 6 pillars along the top, so that's already 10, and then depending on how high it is, you've got at least 8 more pillars surrounding it, that's 18, the 6 railings, that's 22, yeah, then the 4 concrete pillars standing up, and the 6 wood pillars, so that's already 32, plus the roof, that's 35, just for this one section of bridge. And then start to multiply that wherever you see the concrete pillars, then add another 35 onto it. Yeah, so that's 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 20, 22. Yeah, we're already in the 400 range. Yeah, just on this one section of bridge where I can physically see to count to. I'm rounding it up because in that count I didn't take into account the floor, the 2 pillars, the 2 railings, and the roof here. Yeah, so if you add that to it as well, I mean, if I had to hazard a guess, I'd say there's at least 1,500 buildables if not more around 2,000, just in the main section, the two main sections of the bridge. Let alone what I've got in the greenhouse, like the foundation for the greenhouse and the greenhouse itself. And if you build a castle that's got, you know, a 10 by 10 grid, it's built on a, let's say it's built on a 10 by 10, and it's 4 stories high. If you just take into account the foundations and the walls, and then giving it, just first take a box into consideration. Now you've got 10 by 10, so you've got 100 foundations, and then you've got, let's say you build it 4 high, then you've got 40 in each of the walls. So you've got 4 walls. It's 4, 8, 12, that's another 16, so that's 260. Yeah. Plus put in some extra floors. So you're looking at 100 per floor, like the actual floor itself, physical, the floor itself. So that's 2, 3, 4. So you're approximately 500 just for the main structure. That's just for like a one big building. And then you start to add intricacies to that as well, and it starts to go up. But I'm talking about having 3 times the amount. Minimum 3 times the amount of buildables just in a section of bridge, and then I haven't counted the pagoda, the other bridge, the house itself, the mega greenhouse. And this is just the start. This is literally just the start, and we can see it. We can see it more or less from here, where those ramps are there, that little flat plateau. That's where I want to build the actual final house, where I'm going to build it out of concrete and glass, like jutting out of the mountain overlooking the entire scene. This is basically infrastructure and support structures. I haven't even got to building the main base that I want to build. Once I do that, I'll probably end up at least 5,000 buildables on the map, if the damn thing even opens up at that point. It would be nice if there was a way to check on that. If there was like console and some debug command that you could... Oh yeah, we've got no floor on here. That's what's confusing about this style of foundation. It looks different from the other type of foundation, which we can't really see right now. It looks like it's got a floor on it, but it doesn't. You can only put the railings on the edge of foundation, on the edge of floors. So if you've got a foundation on the ground, not a floor, on this style at least, to get it to look and function the same as one of these foundations with a floor on it, you have to put a floor on it, even though it's visually not going to look any different. Nearly. What's that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 more. Are we going to be able to place it? Oh, we are. That's nice. Oh, we've got one there. Let's have a look at what it looks like from a distance. It'll give us a better idea as to what exactly we really want to use here. Whether I'm going to put aluminium pillars there or wooden pillars. I think I need to give it a bit of a test. That build half and half. And then just have a look at it from a distance. One with the glass peaks, and then one with the lean-to slate roof. Let's see what we have ready. What did I say? We needed 6 more of that, didn't we? Okay. How are we going to get to the second floor? That's the other question. I think I'm just going to use the same. We'll move the light. And we'll just do a spiral up. We'll just go up from here. And if I changed it around so that to get to that floor, you'd be going up here. Now you'd be arriving here, and you'd have to come in. No, I don't like that, because I'm only going to be going up to the second floor less frequently. So I want to be coming up, boof, and then straight into the machines I want to see. Okay, so let's move the lights, shall we? Oh, we're going to have to rewire all of this anyway, because I'm going to move... I'm going to... Well, let's see if we have to. I'm going to need... What did we say this was? This is 7 by 4. That's 28. Floor pieces we're going to need. And we're short on wood. Gonna have to go and chop some wood. I need an upgrade hammer. Oh, I didn't even unlock that with this dude, did I? Sticks and stones. Now we need wood and leather. And that didn't net me enough fucking sticks, did it? Oh, it did. Okay. Oh, and we're going to need another 4 wood pillars at least. And we've probably got enough materials, it just won't let me queue up more than 2 things at a time. Because, of course, it's Icarus and reasons. Now I need to get on with this, so we'll Where are the windows? Here. Oh yeah, you useless piece of shit. Don't need you. I have to extend the chimney as well. Yeah, that'll be better once we get the thing in place. Where did you... Urgh! Fucking hate that. Where did you disappear to? Oh, we're gonna have to put the walls in to support it. So we need 4 corners and what's that? 5, 10 more walls. Which we don't have enough leather for. We don't have any more leather anywhere else, do we? Of course not. We can get that out of the way. We're going to have the floors, aren't we? Where were we placing the floors when we accidentally placed one in the middle of nowhere? It's over here, wasn't it? Yeah. Man, the lag is getting fucking terrible. Frames are just awful. It's a little better. let's put this away. And we'll go and go and murder some things. Oh, hang about. You know what I could do to save on? I could destroy these for now. Yeah. And these. Because we're going to be switching out this with wood anyway. That's why I wanted the upgrade hammer. We're going to have to put pillars in as well. We might have to put fucking pillars in as well. That's going to be red, isn't it? No, it isn't. Okay. Then we can destroy some of these floors to get the last 2 walls that we need. And we'll have a look from the outside. Oh, I needed 3, not 2. Need 1 and then 3 for the other side. We're also going to need more pillars. I miscalculated with the pillars. I wouldn't mind having a sort of a mezzanine either. Yeah, so at least for this back half, have floors here too, and then just have a ladder up to it, and we can put things like boxes and cabinets and who's and more what's its and God knows what else. And this would just be more of an open floor plan bedroom kind of place. So we'd have a bed, probably a bed at either one of the windows, and then probably a desk, some storage. Could possibly even move the kitchen up here so it's less cluttered downstairs. Have the table in the middle as like the dining table, and then have the kitchen spread out on either side. But then making use of this open area would be nice. Yeah, so that this weird area isn't wasted, we could just have a floor with a trapdoor opening here and have a ladder up here. And you're not leaving a gaping hole somewhere in the middle where you're not climbing up to the side. And we can close the entire side of it off with railings, so there's no gap in the railings or across the edge. And you're done. What else do we got? Platinum. Chuck that in there. If that's the case, then we're going to need more floors. We've got 2, don't we? Yeah. And we need 14 total, so that's 12 more floors. We're not going to have enough wood, are we? No, thought not. Okay. Let's go and chop some wood. The positioning of those lights isn't particularly great anymore. Might as well get another one and put it over here. Have one on either side. We need some glass. Do we have any left in there? No. Not going to have enough iron here, are we? So I need at least 1. And then I'm going to need 2 upstairs. I thought as much. You can go through the materials here so damn quickly, it's just insane. Yeah, you look around thinking, oh, I've got a cabinet of this, and I've got fucking stacks upon stacks of that, and then you make a handful of buildables and electronic stuff, and then poof, it's gone. Yeah, I made over 300 epoxy not long ago, and it's disappears. I've probably easily made 2,000 epoxy just on this outpost. At least 2,000. Let's get the wire tool. I want to move this That's better. Not great, but better. Yeah, and if we're going to have the mezzanine there, then we're going to want the lights over here. And at this height, it's going to be just fine right there. Fucking inch short. Oh. Okay. I was hoping that was going to have a better spread. Oh, never mind. At least we've got something up here, so it's not pitch black when we come up. Yeah, I'll eat something in a minute. Yeah, then we'll probably need another one. Another one or two up top. Either one in the middle here. And that'll kind of balance it out. And then we're going to need another one underneath here. We'll see. We need wood for the moment, so let's get some sleep. Wood and stone. So we'll go out here. Thin this forest out again. Oh, sulfur. Let's get this home. And rinse and repeat. Oh, we've only got one bone. Okay, never mind. We still need to go shoot some shit, because we're completely out of leather as well. There's the door. See, I knew I had a door. Just looking in the wrong place. Ah, never mind. We're going to need it for something else sooner or later anyway. Let's have a look at the exterior, shall we? We're missing windows. And we need the chimney. I think I'll continue the pillars up the centre. Yeah, and then bring them across the back. Yeah, that'll help reinforce the roof. So when I start to add that mezzanine, who knows, and the pillars connected to the roof from the mezzanine, who knows what stress that's going to put on the system. I'd rather have it bolstered. So we need pillars up the centre up to there. Continue the pillars up the corner. And probably frame it with pillars, so go across the top as well. Along that edge, and the same there, and then bring it across the middle as well. That should be more than strong enough, and it'll enhance the looks a bit as well. So we just need to carry on getting stone and wood. Come on, storm, be over already. What did I say? We needed 14 floors, didn't we? We've got 2, so we need 12. And we're going to need more pillars. And of course we can't because we've got 10 slots to make things, but since beta they haven't been able to fix it to make sure all benches, crafting slots work all the time. One bench you might be able to craft all 10 things, you know, queue up all 10 things at once. Another bench you're lucky if you get away with 2. Anyway, gonna nip off to the little boys' room. Back in just a moment. And I'm back. Oh, of course the fucking battery in the soap dispenser has to run out. I didn't change it, I just went to get some shower gel to wash my hands. Well, mind you, I've had that for nearly 2 years, and it's the first time the batteries have run out. Okay, so where are we? What do we need? We need leather. That thing's finished. We can make some, what is it? We needed for at least 8 pillars. How many can we get away with? Let's make 20, then we at least have some more to do other things. And we'll make internal ladders. go. Crying out loud. Where the fuck did it place that now? That's not gonna bother me at all, is it? That one happens to be in that direction because that's where the hole is. Oh, that's not gonna bother me at all, is it? No. Can we even climb up there? Like that? We can. Nice. Yeah, and then we need 7 railings. And we'll put these across here like that to frame it. And it gives a little bit of extra strengthening appearance. What did I say? 7 railings, right? We need a bunch anyway for the bridge. We're basically done in here. Yep, leather. Let's go hunting. We'll repair this. Could do with some more composites, come to think of it. I didn't hang on to any iron, did I? No. Okay, we'll have to hold off on that then. Oh, bollocks. That's going to stick out outside, isn't it? I've been meaning to try making a... I don't even know what you'd call it. You know, when you've got a roof and then you've got like a little bit that sticks out. When you've got a roof bit like that that sticks out of the normal pitch of the roof. I'm not sure if you can even build that here. I haven't used the corner roof pieces to try and connect into one of those types of roof, because if I could, then to help avoid that, I'd basically put instead. Well, yeah. a way of avoiding that would be just to close it in completely and put in the interior triangular piece instead of the railing. You want to fucking place the way I want it placed, please, motherfucker. Thank you. Looks wise, it doesn't ruin it, and then at least we're not going to have that nasty bit of railing sticking out at the end. Oh, and someone left. Goodbye, Mr. Viewer. Let's go hunting. We need leather to continue with the stone buildables. And it's a little change of pace. course the fucking arrow goes right by his fucking nose. Let's take him down as well before he disappears.